Every day in the hospital is an adventure. Like things that I might have done as a priest once every month, I do 3 times a day here. Like baptizing a sick baby, being at the bedside of somebody who was about to die. And when I mean about to die, I don't mean like next month. I mean like go to room 401, the person is dying right now. One doctor asked me to bless his office. He said he looks at the medical records, he's just looking at the biological, the facts. And he says, this person ought to live. And he says they end up dying. This person ought to die. And they end up living. And he's just looking at the medical evidence. He said, this doesn't happen just occasionally. He says, this happens all the time. As if how our outlook on life is the single biggest contributor to whether or not we live or die. Sometimes we treat medicine like it's a god, like we're not going to die. And we treat these extraordinary means as almost like godlike. And our faith tells us there's a time to be born and a time to die. Sometimes we're afraid to die, they hold on, and you're trying to almost communicate to the person in the hospital bed, it's all right to go. They've been anointed, receive all the prayers of the church, and they're surrounded by the people that they love. Let them go. And I think too, our faith should make us not afraid of death. And I think the hospital is a primary place for touching the peripheries. But in the hospital, you really do see everyone. I mean, you see from the super devout to people who really don't want you there, or somebody who wants you there and somebody who doesn't want you there. And you see people who haven't stepped foot in a church maybe in 30 years. And even if someone is, let's say, open to the faith, open to the church, open to Jesus, you know, we're talking about a whole family there. There's at least someone who's not on that same page.